Time for a much-needed and much-welcome diversion. The NFL is back. Here we go, Week 1. Fielded in the end zone. And only able to get... So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. So the shotgun snap to Allen. This is brought in by Gibson. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
J.D. McKissick.
Andrew Adams there to make the tackle.
He's brought down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
They'll come out in a 4-receiver look. 3 men to the right side on 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Allen. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
I like what they did there because many of the deep throws we see in the course of the game come to the outside, the perimeter of the field. In this case, they used a slot receiver to run deep downfield and tried to connect that way. Unsuccessful in that attempt, but I like what they were doing.
He'll get this to Antonio Gibson complete. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the 1st down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10.
Monty Smith, I know who you are.
At the 30-yard line. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Oh, he's supposed to drop that. That's what you're saying.
NFL catch. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 22 yards there, a 1st down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Gain on the play. And it brings up a
Almost stop.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. past the 35. He'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another
that's not
down.
Jalen Hurts back there, is it? Oh, yeah. He looked different.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
About 3 yards there to the 27.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
His throw caught at about the 5. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line.
Yeah, damn, bro. I ain't know he was a free agent, bro. He signed him, bro.
Looking at this now,
Bruh, I look at the transaction. It was like Najee Harris signed with the Eagles. I said the Eagles. I know they team the Steelers. Whoever got the Steelers team.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line. No further.
Nah, bro. So what it was, he
with something better here on 3rd and goal.
I'm out.
And now we're going to get a timeout.
We was simming every 3 minutes, so you ain't had no time to cut nobody, bro. And so I'm assuming once he Sam, they cut Najee Harris.
Maybe the first big test of the season here on both sides. This is 3rd and goal. He may try and run.
Yes, sir.
They push forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. He'll get a couple of yards on the keeper, but it's going to lead to a 4th down.
No, you got a punt, no.
Goal at the 1-yard line.
No, I ain't tripping. Oh, it's 1. No, he now showed up.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. Dancing to his left.
That's so booty, bruh.
Eagles touchdown. A great play there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Washington.
So this playbook from Little.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
Elliott now to kick this one away.
Pulls it in at the 13.
A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Curtis Samuel on the return. Washington will take over first.
All they have is like
at their own
3 type of. Hey, come on, man. I ain't gonna last with this playbook.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete.
I got like
now
5
that'll bring up 2nd down.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. From the gun, Allen. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective. We got a good view at the 50-yard line level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver.
That's what I'm saying.
To break in, out, deeper, shorter.
Because I played online,
on the sideline.
and
the bottom line,
I had
you could
to try
see
a
that he
different
thought
than
he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
I ran commit. What the word? I ran commit down.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Eagles add on to their lead. McElligott good on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Pulls it in at the 13. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
I have to come out the spread.
They're on 35-yard line.
Plays.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
10 at the 47-yard line.
Allen now on first down. That one caught by Gibson. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise, and start to put together some drives.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. A carry now for McKissick, fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
I have no plays.
Charles. No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there.
I never used this playbook,
ball
man.
on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped him. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Well, they brought in an extra defensive back here, so probably not expecting a run on 3rd and 3.
A good call.
Operating from the gun, Allen. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas.
Damn, Brandon should get
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws
Only
it.
man, this nigga out, bro.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them
I
something
can't get a
to
break,
build
bro.
on.
Man, never, bro.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw again, Allen. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Washington on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Again, it's Allen. And that will be incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There's pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
Jalen Reagor on the return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Now, right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can
no
you? I
way.
mean, this is the way
Come
you
on.
practice.
See what I'm saying, bro? Like,
Look at this. Big
then he
gain
fumbled out of
there.
bounds. Like,
This will
bro.
get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Well, obviously, you never want to fumble, but if you do,
Had the
you're
blitz.
towards the
Perfect.
sideline, it saves them the possession.
He come out
Saves the
throwing.
embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover. But I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Agree to disagree, I guess.
Can you tell what I played?
Yeah, you played defense.
Yeah.
I'll let you go.
I took a shot.
Nigga just fumbled.
And he
Then
goes
check.
down
Oh my
before
God.
it is inside the 25.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
That's going to be close.
Why is these niggas
And he
catching
doesn't
everything?
quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them. But they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
And this is not going to do it as he stopped at the 2-yard line. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores, and he'll take it in the zone for an Eagles touchdown. A great play there, making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. And it's 21-3.
Makes the score Eagles 21.
I
Washington.
bet I ain't coming back. But on another thing, I don't have the playbook, so it's gonna be hard to do anything.
I feel you're gonna adjust
And
to
that one will bounce out of the
'Cause, like, but he'll always go up like
we will
this.
start here
He'll always
at the
come back.
25.
it. You need to drive. You need to have something right here. In this possession.
Thanks,
The
because he get
Washington
ball at
offense
halftime
at the
too.
line and ready to roll. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, Allen looking for Green, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for a lead?
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown.
Shawty.
Number 88, Dallas
An
Goedert.
18-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. From the shotgun, it's Fitzpatrick.
Bruh, I'm not even throwing it nowhere near him, bruh.
Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Not much there, only a yard.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles where he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And that's going to be intercepted. Landon Collins, the Pro Bowl safety, shedding through the defense. And his guys have got it back in the closing stages of the first half. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's when you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one.
I ain't got no plays, bro.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football.
I don't know what to do, man.
You can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now or he already understands?
Yo, I ain't no way he catching that.
Bruh, this is fool, bruh.
Got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
They'll take over first and
Bruh, I'm gonna quit, man.
The Eagles
I'm not gonna
offense
know,
set to
bruh.
begin their next drive. And from this spot in the field, with
Honestly,
the clock
I
where
would
it's at,
lead
you
it.
think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to wind up and in.
You see what I'm saying, bruh? Like,
And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. So we reach halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's going to be stopped close to the first down marker at Washington's 12-yard line. 32, 7 yards there and a first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
watch some crazy things.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
They get
7
good
yards on the
yards,
pickup there,
bro.
and it'll leave it with a 2nd and 3.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First down, Eagles.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And this is going to be intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. A great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. Those INTs all sting. When you throw one in the red zone, I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious. So you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A huge play there for Washington. Give him 53 yards on the ground.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Net, like, what the world?
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first and goal situation. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play,
Everything
and it'll be
else.
second and goal. They'll go again from the 3 here on second and goal. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit.
If my starter was in the game, that wouldn't happen. Yeah, if I got injured like the first play.
That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Like, but none of these plays will work. Like, but
A crucial penalty there as the hold backs him up for another second and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gibson. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that is going to set up third and goal. And Charles, this infraction's going to be against the offense. False start.
Sometimes you have to get up to the line of scrimmage, make sure your team is set before you begin your cadence.
A bad time for a false start penalty as they're backed up now for third and goal. Operating from the gun. Allen flushed out right. He can run for it, and he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And Washington able to cut into that deficit.
Justin Hopkins on 40X.
Well, that's what you want to see from your quarterback when it's a goal line situation. A guy who's not afraid to tuck the ball, give his body up, and get into the end zone. That ought to inspire his entire team.
Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead is down to 28-10.
man, this nigga.
And they're going to mark that bounds, so really good starting field position up
I
past
don't
the
know what to
30-yard
do,
line.
dog.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at their own 42. Hurts sets up to throw it.
Jump!
Yeah.
Bruh! Like, what the world?
Being taken down.
I gotta do a turn.
A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Can't even back this shot.
Washington territory.
Shot, like,
now.
I
Here's first
read
and
that
10 at the
100%.
30-yard line. On play action.
Might
no
have come
throw.
across.
We may be looking at the scoreboard.
Sticky.
This offense certainly is not because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
I can't even make an audible.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts.
Stop.
Left side here to Sanders. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. 17-yard line. 11 yards there. First down.
Hurts, he's going to keep this on the option.
You're not fumbling. It's a quarterback. It's a quarterback.
He'll pick up 7 there on the first down.
Trying to niggas fail to realize it's QB.
When he keeps the football, it's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop it.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
And it's caught.
And the Eagles are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Stepping up, he's going to keep it.
That's a rookie QB now. Like, why he not coughing that thing up, bro?
Yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there. Now with his 3rd touchdown in his first ever NFL game. And the Eagles add on to their lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And they open the lead up now to 25.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Can't even get my picks now.
Audible.
That nigga had on he was in the zone. Couldn't even get the pick.
Start here at the 25.
And like this play, but look at this play. There's only one in that formation. Yeah. Them 3. What plays? Who they gonna work against?
And you can't auto pick.
I can, but look, there's nothing there to audible. Like, oh man.
Here we are, almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. From the gun, Allen. This one completes to Kelvin Harmon. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another 18-yard gain. They had 18 on the previous snap as well. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Operating from the gun, Allen. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 39 yards there, a big one.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
And he'll take this
hold it, block, hold it.
Please,
man, take that. Thank you.
Flag down. So let's see what this is about. Here's Hopkins now for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to 18.
Is good. Makes the score Eagles 35, Washington 17.
The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Now you take it about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And this has been quite a performance to kick off the new year on the road, no less, as they try to finish things off here in the 4th quarter. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
First down, Eagles.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big gain.
That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts.
Thank you. About time, Chase Young. We should last 4 minutes to get a sack.
Chase Young in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man.
Why are you coming over
here? Here's Hurts to throw.
He
better not make that.
That is incomplete.
He was so good at the team.
That's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Here's Drew Kaiser now, as he should be.
What? Oh, bro.
Oh, young kids, I understand. But, 28-year-old, 32-year-old. Go.
38 yards officially. And the Washington offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it first and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now. Slings this deep from McLaurin. Be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected.
Hey, bro. He's selling you, bro. He's selling you. Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
Unable to successfully find the end zone.
He sold you.
That's back to the air on second down. It's Allen. Open man is Samuel complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
Bro, that was a tug. Like a walking tug.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On first down, Allen. Got a man, it's Gibson complete. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll make this a second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 39-yard line.
Now Allen again. Steps away to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
I know it.
That is intercepted by the Pro Bowl corner Darius Slay. And he's able to get it back.
I knew he was going to give it to him. There's no way in the league he's going to just sit here and throw right to the table. He going to lead him.
I laid the pass at everything, bro.
To put it mildly, but look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all.
Then he get those, like, bruh.
Philadelphia. D.D. Westbrook, 41 yards. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
Niggas get that.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving?
That's what I got, like 5 picks.
It's a tough opponent.
A little work
2 different
still to do, though.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious?
Block, nigga, what you doing? Like, come on.
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go,
But that man was wide open, and they literally let that man kick that ball.
to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning. A big play there on the catch and run, and even 50 yards.
1-yard line.
So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. And this is caught at the 8. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Allen hit. He lost the football. We hear them discuss red zone efficiency a lot, CD, and they almost gave that one up in the red zone. Luckily, they'll have another shot.
And you and I both know that every offensive coordinator, play caller in the league, they take particular delight in their red zone calls because those are the payoff ones. But you can't call a play if your team doesn't have the ball. Got to secure it.
Very fortunate to get another shot. Here's 2nd and goal. Allen to throw once more. Escaping the pressure right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach.
Oh my God, this play is killing me, man.
Brings up 3rd down. Third and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. Again, they'll throw with Allen. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin there to make the grab. And Washington able to close the gap just a bit. Now it's Hopkins to add the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to 18.
That's the score. Eagles 42, Washington 24.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. Oh, what a move. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point.
Yo, get out of here. And watch you make it. Oh, wow.
Throw for Westbrook, but it's intercepted.
And rookie that just did that.
Okay.
Opening week, certainly he didn't want to throw an interception, but the rookie got it out of the way. That's the first of his career.
Veterans throw interceptions week 1, week 2, week 3. It happens along the way. But you're right. He got out of the way. It's over. The big thing for him is, can he answer this question when he gets to the sideline? What did you see? Why did you make that throw? Then work with it from there.
Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. So after the INT, it's Allen. This will be caught at about the 6. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Allen. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if
No, we
they
was
can,
down
but
10
this is 3rd and
seconds
goal.
ago.
And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down. To throw, it's Allen.
Get in there.
He's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. And now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. They'll start with the option. And he gets
Fumble.
shy of the
No way.
15. So now with 6 seconds remaining,
This
we
nigga
get a
called a
timeout on the
timeout.
field.
A gain of 14. First down, Philadelphia.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Bobby McCain. And he will be out of bounds here with 0s on the clock as this ball game is over. So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time.